On July 20th, the Thai province of Phuket was hit by intense rainfall and powerful winds that triggered widespread flooding and prompted an immediate emergency response. According to the Thai Meteorological Department, rainfall exceeded 180 millimeters in some areas, with wind gusts reaching up to 90 kilometers per hour. The severe weather was attributed to the interaction of multiple tropical atmospheric disturbances, including a Kelvin wave and a developing low-pressure system off Thailand's western coast, combined with elevated sea surface temperatures. The most heavily affected districts included Kathu, the Lang, and Mueang Phuket, where floodwaters overflowed onto Patong Beach, submerging storefronts and sweeping away motorbikes. Inland, the Bang Yai Canal overflowed, flooding nearby residential neighborhoods. Authorities received over 300 emergency calls reporting everything from collapsed roofs to motorists trapped in their vehicles. Fallen trees blocked major routes, including Highway 402, the main road connecting the island to the mainland. By mid-morning, the provincial government activated its disaster response plan. The Phuket Provincial Administration Organization, working with the Royal Thai Police and volunteer rescue teams, deployed water pumps, cleared debris, and coordinated evacuations. Temporary shelters were set up in schools and community centers, housing more than 1,200 displaced residents. Governor Naron Wunu publicly urged people to stay indoors and follow official safety guidelines. At Phuket International Airport, more than 20 flights were delayed due to poor visibility and wind shear. Airlines such as Thai Airways and Air Asia issued travel advisories and provided meal and lodging vouchers to stranded passengers. Maritime transport was also suspended, including ferry routes to Phi Phi and Krabi, leaving hundreds of travelers stranded. The Royal Thai Navy deployed patrol boats to monitor coastal conditions and assist with potential evacuations. The Provincial Electricity Authority reported outages in more than 40 neighborhoods due to downed power lines and transformer failures. Crews worked through the night to restore electricity, although some areas remained without power the next day. Structural damage was reported at the Kaifa underpass, and several bridges showed signs of compromised integrity. Landslides occurred in elevated areas near Kamala and Karen. Hospitals like Vachira Phuket Hospital treated over 60 people for storm-related injuries, while mobile medical units were dispatched to remote areas to deliver primary care. Organizations such as the Thai Red Cross distributed more than 5,000 emergency aid packages with food, water, and blankets within the first 24 hours. Coastal erosion was observed at beaches like Rawai and Nai Harn, raising concerns among marine biologists about damage to coral reefs due to sediment runoff. Environmental agencies began assessments to determine the long-term impact on marine ecosystems. By July 21st, the storm system was gradually weakening, although weather warnings remained in place for intermittent showers and strong winds expected to persist for another 48 hours. In Rawai, beachfront villas sustained structural damage, while in Kamala, hillside homes were hit by falling branches and debris. In the Lang, greenhouses and crops were severely affected. Over 150 homes were reported with roof damage, and dozens were declared uninhabitable. Commercial buildings in Phuket Old Town had broken windows and collapsed signage. The Central Festival shopping mall was evacuated after a partial ceiling collapse in the parking area. Telecommunication towers in Kathu and Wichit were damaged, leading to mobile service and internet disruptions. Emergency lines were prioritized for rescue coordination. The Phuket Provincial Administration, along with the Royal Thai Police and volunteers, continued to deploy personnel for clearing roads, assisting evacuations, and providing first aid. Governor Wunu described the event as one of the most destructive windstorms the region has seen in recent years. In a separate incident, Lieutenant Seraphat Chupong of the Chalong police station was notified by the local hospital of the death of a foreign tourist caused by a falling tree on Koh Hay Beach. The victim, Wang Yong, a 53-year-old Chinese national, was sitting under a tree with her husband when the strong winds knocked it down. She was killed instantly, and her husband sustained minor injuries. Her body was sent to Vichira Phuket Hospital for a forensic autopsy. At the same time, a large amla tree collapsed inside a temple, crushing a parked vehicle and injuring a cow, which suffered a broken leg. Municipal staff and local residents responded to assist both the animal and vehicle owners. Climate experts have linked the increasing frequency of extreme weather events to global climate change. Climatologist Ainan Fanthong noted a rise in intense rainfall and unusual storm behavior, emphasizing the need for stronger preparedness and adaptive infrastructure. Meanwhile, Typhoon Wipha made landfall at 5:55 p.m. in Taishan City, Guangdong Province, China. The storm weakened to a severe tropical storm with winds up to 30 meters per second, affecting Hong Kong, where the typhoon signal was lowered from 10 to 8 after nearly 7 hours. Over 110 millimeters of rain fell in just 3 hours, mainly in the northern part of the city. Flooding closed parts of Lungchung Road, causing traffic congestion. Runoff overwhelmed drainage channels near Our Lady of Marinol Hospital and Chuk Yuen Estate. The government reported 26 hospitalizations, 253 people seeking refuge in shelters, and 471 fallen trees. In North Point, scaffolding collapsed onto a public road. The airport canceled 500 flights, and most public transportation was suspended. The provinces of Hainan and Guangdong were placed on alert, and cities like Shenzhen, Zhuhai, and Macau canceled all flights. In the Philippines, Wipha intensified monsoon rains, leaving 2 people missing and affecting more than 370,000 individuals. Hong Kong maintained typhoon signal T8 as strong winds and rain continued. In Guangdong, the storm damaged building facades and left rural areas without power. River levels rose by 2 to 5 meters, forcing emergency reservoir discharges and triggering overflow alerts. Landslides cut off roads, and utility companies worked to restore power. Wipha also impacted Guangxi and nearby inland provinces with heavy rain. Schools closed, and residents were advised to avoid flooded areas. Warnings remained active across the Pearl River Delta. The government reported evacuating more than 669,000 people. The Provincial Meteorological Office recorded up to 320 millimeters of rainfall in parts of Hainan and Guangdong. 52 tourist sites were closed, and Level 1 emergency responses were activated in 15 districts. More than 1,400 offshore wind power workers, 9,200 fish farm employees, and 1,200 marine ranch staff were evacuated. The Guangzhou Railway Group suspended multiple lines, and traffic on the Shenzhen-Zhongshan link was restricted. The storm moved into the Gulf of Tonkin and was expected to impact northern Vietnam, where rescue teams were mobilized and residents were warned to prepare. The provinces of Fujian and Guangxi remained under alert for further torrential rains and potential landslides.